Welcome in, and thanks for joining us for the WHHI Daily News, where we strive to bring you more Lowcountry news more often. I'm Bob Stevens. Early voting in South Carolina is breaking records, and we've still got a week's worth of opportunities to vote before Election Day next Tuesday. Remember, you can vote between 8:30 a.m. and 6 p.m. now through Saturday at any of 4 locations in Beaufort County: the Election Board headquarters on John Galt Road in Beaufort, the Bluffton Election Center on Ulmer Road, the St. Helena Branch Library, and the Government Center on Hilton Head Island across Highway 278 from First Presbyterian Church. All you need is a photo ID and maybe a little bit of patience. Lines are likely to get a little bit longer this week. As you might imagine, if you're trying to buy or sell a home, the market has cooled off considerably with rising prices and interest rates. The data is a little behind, but the State Realtors Association is reporting that September was the 10th straight month of declining sales, down 16% from September of 2021. The median home price sold last month, half higher, half lower, was $322,000. That's up over 16% from a year ago, though still a little lower than the record high in June. The median price, $100,000 less in September of 2019. Can you believe that? Before the pandemic. Sales on Hilton Head Island down 13% year over year and 20% for the year of 2022. All right, too many numbers. One of our worst driving nightmares has played out in Hardyville, killing 58-year-old Rose Black. She got caught with her car in a traffic backup late last week on Main Street in Hardyville on the train tracks when the crossing gates came down. She couldn't get her car off the tracks because she was blocked by the gates, and the train couldn't stop before the collision that killed her. Nobody else was hurt in the incident that's still being investigated by the Hardyville Police and Amtrak. The world's going digital, and that might be good things for Beaufort's tourism. The digital travel magazine Trips to Discover, that claims a readership of over 1.5 million people, has named Beaufort one of its 20 most beautiful small towns to visit in the U.S. The only other southeastern towns on the list were Key West, Asheville, and Fairhope, Alabama. Proof of Beaufort's commitment to its beauty, the knocking down of the old Wendy's restaurant on Boundary Street this week to help open up views along Battery Creek. The city is going to take out everything, attempting to return the area into green space as part of Battery Saxton Park, a passive park you might not have even known existed. Behind all that commercial space along Boundary Street, the city and county have now spent several $1 million buying up and clearing out old businesses in that area over the past few years. And you grocery shoppers, finally ready to see Aldi come to our part of the Lowcountry? The Aldi in Bluffton at the corner of Highway 278 and Burnt Church Road, finally under construction. You can see it now anyway. Aldi logos and all. The corner was originally designed to be a fresh market. No specific opening date's been announced, just a coming soon sign on the corner. The project to put a market on that corner has been in the works since 2016. Another Aldi's already planned for the Beaufort Station development at the corner of the Robert Smalls Parkway and Paris Island Gateway. For more information on these and other Lowcountry stories, we invite you to visit the sources listed on your screen. A big high school football week begins with the playoffs coming up at the end of that week. What's the weather going to be like leading up to all of that? Maria Soden?
Thanks, Bob. Yep, so taking a look ahead, it does look like we're going to see some great weather this week, and we're going to see a rise in temperature. Tuesday, it's going to be partly cloudy with Hilton having a high of 79, a low of 64. Bluffton's going to have a high of 82 and a low of 62, and Beaufort is going to have a high of 83 and a low of 62. The sunrise for Tuesday is going to be at 7:34, and sunset's going to be at 6:39. Taking a look at the beach tides, high tide's going to be at 9:46 a.m. and low tide's going to be at 5:02 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the week, Wednesday it's going to be cloudy with highs in the upper 70s and lows in the upper 50s. Thursday it's going to be partly cloudy with highs in the mid 70s and lows in the upper 50s. And then come Friday it's going to be partly cloudy with highs in the 70s and lows in the upper 50s. That's it for today. Let's head it back to the desk.
When we come back, a candidate for Hilton Head's Town Council will join us, and we'll also talk high school football and, even throw in a little Halloween as well. The WHHI Daily News continues in a moment.